Humanity remembers tarot. Humanity remembers astrology. But there was once another oracle, one that humanity forgot. This oracle was feared, not because it was mystical, but because it was precise. It was a system so mathematically complete that ancient sages believed destiny itself could be reduced into pure pattern. This oracle was called Ramal. For centuries, kings, mystics, geomancers, and wandering scholars consulted Ramal to understand fate, conflict, timing, love, war, prosperity, and spiritual destiny. Then, slowly, Ramal vanished from public memory, not because it failed, but because it became simply too advanced for its time. Let us begin by exploring the origins of this profound system. The science of the sand. The word Ramal comes from the ancient science of sand. Geomancers would mark patterns into earth or sand, believing them to be reflections of invisible underlying structure. According to the Indian lineage, Ramal was not invented, but revealed. Lord Shiva transmitted this sacred science to goddess Parvati during a discourse on karma and the mechanics of existence. At the core are the 16 sacred figures. Each is built from 4 rows, existing in one of 2 binary states, single or double, odd or even. Long before modern computation, ancient geomancers operated with a perfect symbolic binary architecture. Understanding why this powerful system eventually retreated into obscurity. Generating the figures was just the beginning. The chart was a deeply layered structure where mothers produced daughters, cascading into witnesses, and finally resolving into the judge and the final seal of destiny, the untim pal, or final outcome. It was symbolic engineering. Ramal evolved beyond simple prediction. Each figure possessed elemental temperament: fire, water, air, earth, and movement. The geomancer didn't just ask what would happen, but how quickly, with what resistance, and under what elemental conditions. Ramal demanded too much. To master it, a practitioner needed mathematics, symbolic fluency, elemental analysis, timing systems, and extraordinary concentration. It demanded the mind of a mathematician and the intuition of a mystic. However, the computational age offered a new path forward: the digital resurrection. Ramal's knowledge journeyed from India into Persia, evolving into Ilm al-Ramal, the science of the sand in the Islamic world. From there, it traveled to Europe, integrated into Hermetic traditions, proving its universal structure. The calculations that once demanded immense manual effort can now be processed instantly. The ancient algorithm awakened again. The sand became silicon, restoring the integrity of the system. The School of Ancient Geomantic Education, SAGE, was created to restore Ramal. We combine traditional doctrine with modern AI-assisted synthesis, focusing on preservation, education, and resurrection. Ramal disappeared, not because it was destroyed, but because it was too far ahead of its time. Today, for the first time in centuries, the forgotten oracle returns as a living symbolic system, a sacred computational language of destiny. The dots speak once again. Through the union of ancient wisdom and modern intelligence, Ramal awakens for a new age. Unlock your destiny through AI geomancy with SAGE. Experience at dotsofdestiny.com.